Hey Army, it's Heidi Allen, founder of the Positive People Army. Happy Sunday. I'm actually talking to you today from the cottage. We're up at a friend's cottage this weekend, my entire family. Very grateful that we're up here. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful here. So I love it. So I wanted to, of course, talk to you guys about the pink post-it of inspiration this week, which is going to be about, I will trust that all the wisdom, the insights, and the answers that I'm looking for are within me. So you're probably thinking, what are you talking about, Heidi? Well, I'm going to tell you. So I want you to all think about when you get a cut or when you get a bruise, and how just automatically and naturally your body heals it. It's like it already knows what to do. And so for some reason we know this as human beings, that our body has this capability to heal us at all times. But for some reason we don't trust or think that that healing is going to happen for us mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. But in fact, it does. Our bodies are designed, our souls, everything about us, the universe around us makes sure that all of those things happen for us. So like I said, our pink post-it of inspiration is, I will trust the insights, wisdom, and answers are within me. So the first one I want to talk about is I want you to think about this. So you get really upset. And I had this happen to me this week. So I had it happen this week where someone actually hurt my feelings, hurt me. And for 2 days I struggled with this. I struggled with the pain from it. I struggled and I wondered why, the pain wasn't disappearing. Here I was journaling, I was writing, I was, thinking about it. I'm thinking it through. I'm intending, I'm doing all of the things. And I'm trying so hard to get rid of the pain. See, there's the key thing that I want to talk to everybody about. We try so hard instead of stepping back, giving space for clarity to come to us. And in that moment, when I finally just gave in and I sat and I started talking with my husband, Mike, and we started talking, and sometimes clarity can come from a conversation that happens when we give space. We're not trying so hard ourselves to make it right. We're actually opening ourselves up and giving that space. And when I did that, all of a sudden he pointed out something to me that I had talked about the week before, something I had spoken about, which in fact, this moment of pain and hurt had come to me as an answer. And it was letting go and giving space that clarity then came to me. Again, the healing, because I gave in and I trusted and I believed that it was going to come to me, the clarity finally did. So that's something I want you to really keep in mind. Give space. Don't overwhelm yourself so much. Don't try so hard that you get so frustrated. Why is this pain still existing? Give it some space. Give it some time. Just like that bruise or that cut, it's not just gonna disappear overnight. Just like your pain in your heart is not gonna disappear overnight. Another thing I want to, when we have to trust, we really have to trust for the answers, is sometimes we feel like we're going along and we jam-pack our lives with so many things that we're missing the lessons. We're missing the things we're supposed to do. Don't worry. Again, trust, believe. Because guess what? All of those answers you're looking for, all of those lessons you're supposed to be given, if you don't hear the whisper the first time, don't you worry. It's gonna come again. They always do. Trust it. So sometimes you may not get it right away. You may not hear it. You may not understand the lessons you're supposed to receive or what you're supposed to be learning or the answers. It will keep coming until, again, go back to what I said earlier, give it some space, a little bit of space. Those answers will come, and eventually, if you don't hear it, don't worry, that virtual 2x4 is going to hit you in the head and knock you down, and then you're going to get it. So I want you just to trust. And I want you to realize that all those lessons and all that growth that you're supposed to have really will come. The last thing I want to talk about is the fact that, because we're trusting that the insights, the wisdom, and the answers are within us, is I want you to think about when you have a cold and what happens. You get a runny nose, you get a fever. See, our body is either flushing out or burning off the germs that are within us. See, when we have pain and all of our neurosis and everything else that happens, it's the same thing. And we talk about this a lot, Army. We talk about this a lot. We talk a lot about how to lean into that pain, to fully feel that pain, and to just like wrap yourself around it so you learn the lessons, you get the growth. What is it that I'm supposed to have here? So anytime something like that happens, when that pain exists in your body, I want you to think of it as the runny nose or the fever. It's your soul reacting to what is happening. It is your soul emotionally and spiritually telling you there's an answer in here. There's a lesson in here. It's your fever. It's your runny nose. We need to trust in it and believe in it. And that's why I constantly talk to you guys about, we got to lean into those emotions. We got to really get to know them. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And you know what? I know I did it this week. I really did this past week. I leaned in. I got really uncomfortable with those emotions. And finally the clarity happened and I felt so much better. So Army, we got a big week ahead of us because this is a big one. I mean, they're always big. We're really expanding our growth is what we're doing. So here's our pink Post-it. I want everybody to make sure they get it. It is, I will trust that the wisdom, the answers, and the insights are all within me. Trust it, Army. You got this. Okay? Just gonna let you see the view once again. There we go. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'll see you all next week. Have a great Sunday, Army. Bye.